This is Geometry Chapter 3, Lesson 5. I'm going to work 3 proofs, okay? Remember, in proofs, we always have a given statement. We have a statement to prove. So the statement that we're proving will always be our last statement that we write. And what is given will always be the first statements that we write. And in the proofs, we always ask ourselves, what can we know from what is given? And that's how we reason to prove what we're trying to prove, okay? And we always do only a 2-column proof. All right, so this is given. All right, it's given, and I'll draw the picture. It's given that angle TVK is a right angle. Here's TVK. That's labeled angle 1, that's labeled angle 2. We're going to prove that angle 1 is complementary to angle 2. Remember, the sum of complementary angles equals 90 degrees. So here's our statements. Here's our reasons. The first thing I write is what is given. TVK is a right angle. Why? Given. All right. Now, this next statement is going to sound redundant, but the sum of complementary angles is 90 degrees. I can't just say the sum of complementary angles is a right angle. So I know that every right angle measures 90 degrees. So I'm going to say that about TVK. The measure of angle TVK is 90 degrees. And why? That's the definition, by definition, of a right angle. Or you could have said the measure of every right angle is 90 degrees. You could have said either statement. All right. Now, because I want to prove that they're complementary, I have to prove, I'm thinking in my mind, I have to prove that their sum is equal to 90 degrees. All right, I'm probably going to use substitution eventually, but I'm going to use the betweenness of rays theorem. All right, what does the betweenness of rays theorem say? I'm going to start with the T. We have VT, VX, VK. So angle 1, notice I didn't say TVX. I could have said TVX plus XVT, but they've already labeled them 1 and 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals angle TVK. Why can I say that? The betweenness of rays, I think I said, yeah, betweenness of rays theorem. Okay. Right? Betweenness of rays theorem. Then I'm going to use substitution. I already said TVK equals 90. So for TVK, I'm going to substitute in 90 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90 degrees. Why? Substitution. Now I can say they are complementary. Angle 1 is complementary to angle 2. Why? You could say the definition of complementary angles, or you could say the sum of complementary angles is 90 degrees. You could say angles are complementary when their sum is 90 degrees. When their sum is 90 degrees. All right, so as long as you get the gist of this, that's what we're looking for. All right, now we'll do straight angle. We're probably going to use the very same route because I ask myself to prove what they're asking me to prove, what information do I need to have? All right, so it is given that ABC is a straight angle. And we're going to prove that angle 1 is supplementary to angle 2. All right, so here, that's not B, that's A. Here is A, B, so B is the vertex, and C is over here. They've labeled this angle 1, that angle 2. All right, so we'll write our statements, and we'll write our reasons. First thing we write is our given statements, right? Angle ABC is a straight angle. Why? It is given. Okay, well, what is a straight angle? We've got to say that that straight angle, the measure of it is 180 degrees. Because supplementary angles, their sum is 180 degrees. And I need that to be able to use in substitution. All right, so we're going to say angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees. And that is going to be definition of a straight angle. Or you could say the measure of a straight angle is 180 degrees. Then we're going to use the betweenness of rays theorem. I know, I got to keep that in my brain. It's rays, angles. All right, so we're going to say, I'm going to say, because we have A, B, they didn't label this ray in the book. You can't see it. They didn't label that ray between angle 1 and 2. So I'm going to say AB, and I'm just going to say question mark B, right, because they didn't label it. CB, because we have that, I just wrote, because we have that, angle 1 plus angle 2 equals angle ABC, Y, betweenness of rays theorem. And now I'm going to use the substitution. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degrees. That is substitution. And now I can say angle 1 is supplementary to angle 2, Y. I'm just going to say angles whose sum is 180 degrees are by definition supplementary angles. Okay?